before we get into our last subject, more shots have been fired, all right? All right, Meek Mill. You guys, Meek Mill is going at Trippie Redd. Shots have been fired. Shots fired. Meek Mill going at Trippie Redd. I don't know what Trippie Redd said to Meek Mill. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason, I think Meek Mill saying something that Trippie Redd was seeing with some other kids and some younger gentlemen out of Philly. I don't know. Meek Mill is saying that they convinced him to say his name. Some kids, I guess they got some problems with Meek Mill, and they convinced Trippie Redd to join in on the tirade, all right? So Meek Mill says Trippie Redd is banned from Philly. Shots fired. Now, you guys know Meek Mill run Philly, right? Y'all know Meek Mill run Philly. You know when Drake had issues in Philly, he admitted, remember, when Drake went to perform at Philly, he needed a police escort to get out of Philly. To Meek Mill's credit, Meek Mill runs Philly. So when Meek Mill is saying these things, you have to take it in consideration. These things cannot go unnoticed, and they cannot go without being taken serious. Meek Mill's like that. He got power in Philly. You know that's Philly's. He's the golden child. All right, he represents Philly to the fullest. And according to Meek Mill, he has banned Trippie Redd from Philly. He said he's no good from Maine to Spain. That part. Now I have some of this in detail. All right, this is what Meek Mill said. Let's talk about it. Let's unpack this. All right, Meek Mill said this guy is no good. I ain't even know you said my name. If you fuck with me, fuck this guy right here. I want to stand on niggas freely saying my name. Make it tight outside. I ain't even know you said my name, and I seen you get pulled in a room by the gangsters in LA. You were scared, but let's see how tough y'all guys are. I can't believe these Philly young bulls gassed you to say my name. Look like you repping the devil. I'm gonna show you how trying God is. Oh, Lord. Not the devil. Not the devil. Shots fired, though. Nonetheless, shots fired. So you guys know Trippie Redd. You know this kid, Trippie Redd. He's an emo type of rapper. He's very talented. I think he's from Ohio. Pretty sure he's from Ohio. This kid, you know, he teeters the line. He definitely does a lot of satanic imagery. He gives off a satanic vibe, the way he dresses, the way he presents himself, the way he delivers his music. It has a satanic vibe to it. Obviously, he uses that as a marketing scheme. Now, I don't know if this kid is a definite Satan worshiper, but he leads people to believe that. Now, for some reason, Meek Mill's not having it. Meek Mill has banned this man from Philly. Now, you guys, this is why Meek gets a lot of ridicule. This is this whole gun reform thing. Meek Mill has turned a new leaf. And I'm not going to say that because Meek Mill's doing gun reform that he won't bust a head or two. A lot of people may think because I do a lot of positive things that I won't get hands-on out here. Ain't nothing changed. Anybody who knows me knows how I get down. Ain't nothing changed. I'm still hands-on if need be. But now we push positive. We don't perpetuate evil. We don't perpetuate negative. We perpetuate positive, but we still hands-on. That part. If you guys know me, I still pop up. They know us. Niggas know what it is. Last year I came on the show. You wouldn't believe what I was doing before I even got onto the show. All right? But certain things we don't speak about. And I wish that Meek Mill would take this approach. This is what I'm alluding to. Meek Mill, you're doing a lot of great things out here, brother. You're doing a lot of amazing things. You're the head of gun reform. You represent something different, Meek Mill. We see you hanging out with the billionaires. You're a role model now. Now, I know a lot of people don't want that title because at the same time, they still want room to be human. 48 laws of power, never to be perceived as perfect. You don't want to be looked at as perfect. Sometimes people think that just because we're doing positive things out here, that we turned a new leaf. We're not, somebody approached me about it. Somebody told me, oh, I see you doing podcasting. So they assumed that I just got, I don't know if they thought I got weak because I be doing podcasting. I don't know what. They think I just turned a whole new leaf, and I had to show them. Yeah, they caught the worst deal because of that. Nonetheless. But Meek Mill, you see how I'm being discreet, Meek Mill? Please take that approach, Meek Mill. You're representing gun reform. We need you at the forefront. We need you at the helm of the forefront, pushing this agenda, helping out the community. We need that from you. We need you to be a role model. We need you to set the standard, Meek Mill, that you've been setting. We need that from you. We asking that from you, brother. But it seems like when Meek Mill goes to tweeting, somebody needs to take Meek Mill's phone from him when he's pissed off. I'm going to be real with you. There's a lot of things that Meek Mill says on social networks, certain things that he says, and I'd be like, damn, I wish he didn't do that. Now, we got to give him credit. He's a human being. So I'm not pointing no finger at Meek Mill. And his good outweighs his bad. Nonetheless, Meek Mill's good outweighs his bad. All right? I just wish that he was a little bit more strategic in his approach when he says certain things. If it's like that, Meek Mill, you really feel like that, you banning this man for Philly, why go to social network and say it? Why don't you just make it happen out here? Why don't you just make it happen unbeknownst to everybody? Let your reputation exceed you. You don't have to speak. I don't like to speak about myself. I let the street speak about me. I don't like to speak. I'd rather people that know me tell you about me, right? It's way more interesting. To be ambiguous, to have a mystery to you is way more interesting. It's way more powerful. You see, when you tell people about yourself and you tell people your intentions, it's less effective. Don't let your enemies know how you move, what you're capable of. It's called the element of surprise. I love the surprise. Surprise. Pop up on you. Surprise. It's way more effective. Trust me when I tell you. When people find out about you and they didn't know about you, it's way more effective because it makes them say, oh, shit. Oh, shit. I underestimated him. I didn't expect that from him. Damn, he changed my whole perspective of him. That's way more effective. You don't give people a chance to prepare. I don't give nobody a chance to prepare. If I'm coming from you, probably wouldn't know. I don't go back and forth in Texas with people. I don't text back and forth. I don't beef on social network. I pop up at your door. I pop up. The element of surprise is very, very effective. Trust me when I tell you. Very effective. I like the streets to talk about me. I like you to hear through the vine, hear through the streets. Put your ear to the streets and you'll find out about me. That part. I don't like to speak for myself. I ain't giving you no forewarning. You're not going to get prepared for me. When I pop up, it's too late, my friend. No chance to prepare. No chance to prepare. You're shitting on yourself. You're nervous. You can't fake that. Sometimes when you tell people your intentions, you give them a chance to prepare. There's less nervous there. They have more chance to grab their nerves, to take control of themselves, right? Because they're preparing for you to come. But boy, when you hit somebody by surprise, their nerves go to shit. They nerves go to shit. They shit their pants. Trust me when I tell you. So I wish Meek Mill was less vocal. I wish Meek Mill was less vocal. Somebody needs to talk to Meek Mill. Be less vocal. You can be way more powerful like that, brother. That's a lesson. That's a lesson to everybody in the streets. That's a lesson to any man that you take things into your own hands. If you're a man and you take things into your own hands, use the element of surprise. Trust me. That part, Bruce. I see you, brother. My dog said he on the same way. He on it the same way. I'm the same way. That part. The element of surprise. Don't give your enemy no forewarning. Don't tell your enemy what you're gonna do to him. Don't incriminate yourself, my brother. Peace to Bruce Alder in the building. Peace to Paul Biz in the building. Peace, my brother. Peace, my brother. I see everybody lackadaisy. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Everybody's relaxing with their family. Y'all ain't. I don't fault y'all, but we don't miss a day. We don't miss a Friday. Though I would love to lay back like you guys, but at the same time, I'm here to service the people, most definitely. But like I said, Meek Mill. Please, brothers, refrain from social network when you don't send those type of threats out there, brother. You're way more important right now. I understand. You want to be human. I understand. You want to speak your mind. I get it. But you have to be more responsible now. You mean more to our community, Meek Mill. All right? So I understand that you banned Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd made a mistake. Hopefully Trippie Redd can get this resolved. Hopefully he doesn't have to go to where he need to go, because you know Meek Mill is powerful in Philly. And you know how them Philly Muslim niggas get down, and all that devil worshiping shit you doing ain't gonna work. Trippie Redd, all that devil worshiping shit, that satanic shit you doing, that ain't gonna work, homie. And like I said, Meek Mill's powerful. Remember, Drake needed police escort after that concert in Philly. So throughout that beef with Drake and Meek Mill, though Drake won lyrically, he won that unanimously. Nobody could argue that. Anybody that argue that would be a fool. I don't want to hear those type of arguments, because I know 10 years, 20 years from now, somebody's gonna say, nah, Meek Mill won it. Y'all could do that. I'm not gonna do that. Y'all could do that. But on the streets, streetwise, nah, Drake had to get a police escort out of Philly. And Drake admitted that. Drake did a show in Philly and he brought out Meek Mill. Drake admitted to himself that he needed a police escort to get out of there. He admitted that he had problems leaving out of that arena. Wherever they was, that stadium, that arena, he needed a police escort. We saw it on video. All right? So Meek Mill does have that power in Philly. So nonetheless, Meek Mill said that Trippie Redd is banned from Philly. He's banned from Philly. From Maine to Spain, he's banned from Philly, quote unquote. This is what the man said. All right? And I guess Trippie Redd was gassed by some Philly bulls. That's the young youth out there. Some bulls, some young niggas out of Philly. You know how young niggas get. Sometimes they get disrespectful. You know what I mean? They fighting, you know, the young lions, they fighting for their position. Young lions fight for their position in the jungle. Sometimes they go for the older lions. So you got to be like that or you get taken out. Easy. Young lions take out the older lions. Fact, though. That's a fact. That's a fact, though. All right, nonetheless, shout out to Trippie Redd. I'm pretty sure Trippie Redd made a mistake. I'm pretty sure, Trippie Redd with his blood ties. But it seems like Trippie Redd be getting the bad end of the stick. You guys don't mind. I was sick for the past 5 days. I'm doing way better today, but I was sick for the past 5 days. All right, had this cold coming from Cheesecake Factory. I don't know what was in that vegan burger. I had a vegan burger at Cheesecake Factory, and I was sick that very next day. Esophagus sick, just feeling bad. But I haven't stopped being productive. Y'all know I'm doing that 30-day no smoking marijuana challenge. All right. After today is gonna be what we got? We got 3 days left after today. Tomorrow's gonna make 3 days left to that challenge. So by Monday should be our last day of our no smoking marijuana challenge. All right, clap it up. We gotta clap it up. Clap it up for everybody who participated in this 30-day no smoking marijuana challenge. Hashtag no weed November. That part, hashtag no weed November, all right? And we're not demonizing marijuana at all. I just want to take control of this addiction, this bad habit. Marijuana is a divine plant provided by Most High. So we don't condemn nothing that Most High creates, all right? Nonetheless, marijuana it's the 4 M's. Marijuana, medication, used in meditation, to be used in moderation. 4 M's, all right? So shout out to marijuana and all that. We definitely not demonizing. And for the people that use marijuana for medical reasons, salute. Some people suffer from seizures. That's why they use marijuana on a daily basis. I agree with that. L.O.T.S approves of that. Some people suffer from acute pains from whatever they've had. I don't know what type of pains, what induces these pains, what these pains derive from. But marijuana is a great thing to alleviate those type of pains. A great tool. All right. Nonetheless, marijuana is a divine plant God provided for us. All right. Now, you guys, let's go to this last subject, all right? This is the last subject I want to speak about. This is something that we spoke about last week. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in, all right? Make sure you guys hit the like button. Don't be a ninja watcher, and hit the like button, all right? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel on YouTube, nonetheless, and make sure you guys are turning your notification bells on so every time we drop new content, you guys are aware of new content that we drop. Now, you guys, let's speak about it. Puff, we're going right back to Puff. We're going back to Puff and dog.